Oh, all right, David, we're live.
Okay. All right, awesome. All right, got people popping in here. Want to welcome everybody to our Power Half Hour here. I'm David Silverman. I am zooming in from South Florida, looking at the golf course. It's beautiful. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was still in the real world practicing podiatry, I would be in my office on a Tuesday morning or in the hospital. And loving what I did, but certainly trading my time for money. Life's good. And it's this, what you all are doing. If you're doing this for freedom or to get out of debt, whatever it is, it's worth it. And this call is really about doing it. It's about doing the do. Let me share a couple things and then we're going to get into taking steps. And I've got some ideas for you all. You may have your plans on what you're going to do in these 20 or so minutes of taking action, but let me share something with you. First, I want to share this. If you read this, doctors don't make you healthy, teachers don't make you learn, trainers don't make you fit, coaches don't make you rich. At some point, you have to realize your growth is your responsibility. And that's what this call is about. This is not about, I'll give you some ideas here at the beginning and then we'll talk at the end, but it's about actually focusing and doing the work. Time goes by every day. My suggestion is have a to-do list done the night before. So you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you're going to do, whether it's written down or it's in Genie, whatever it is. That's my suggestion. I will state that this is a perfect time of year. Everybody's got goals, right? I think everybody should have their goals listed for this year. I mean, you want to make them a little scary, but realistic. If you're starting today, to say I'm going to be, a presidential diamond by the end of the year, I mean, you need some, you have to be realistic. You could certainly be diamond by the end of the year if you decided to do that. There's no doubt, but this is not a get rich quick business. It's not one of those network marketing companies that have you front load and buy a boatload of product and people have these ranks and then it just disappears. This is the real deal. It's going to take work, effort, and energy, what you all are going to do right now. And it's got to be consistent, and it take 20 minutes a day to do this kind of stuff. It's very important to be consistent. It don't just say, well, I'm going to be consistent on Tuesday because Silverman's doing this. No, it's got to be every day. If you want success. And there are a lot of people here who have never had success in network marketing. And I see some people who have had great success in network marketing, and they will tell you, the successful ones, they'll tell you it's consistency and being coachable. So here's a thought at the beginning of the year that you may be able to do right now. You may be wondering, what are you going to do for these 20 minutes? Let me share my screen real quick. Let's see, nope, that's not it. I have to pull it up. Forgive me. There it is. Okay, so this business is about having conversations, okay? If you're not having conversations with people, then you're really not doing anything, right? And then the question is, well, how do I have these conversations? So the people who have the most conversations win, right? And now is a perfect time to have these conversations because it's the beginning of the year. So to prep for the action step, I put down here, okay, we all have contacts, and you think, well, I've already talked to everybody. It takes an average of 7 conversations with somebody for them to say yes. 7. People say, oh, I've talked to everybody. One thing about everybody is they're getting older and they got problems. Everybody's getting older and everybody's got problems, right? So the source of your contacts for if you want to do this right now is your phone and Facebook. Okay, those are a couple ideas on where you can get people to take this type of action step. And what is the action? So send a personalized message to every person. Okay, now you can set it and do a cut and paste, but be darn sure you change the name, because if you start the first one, hi Susan, and you cut and paste it and it goes to Bob, Joe, and you look like an idiot if you don't change it. So, and I've done that before, and God knows I've looked like an idiot enough. But something like this, hi Susan, just wanted to reach out to wish you happy, healthy, and a meaningful new year, right? And a smiley face, a prayer or something. And most people are going to respond. And when they do, read the response carefully, okay? It'll probably say something simple like, thanks, same to you. That's it. And what you should do then is once you've got the response, you've initiated a conversation. Think about things that you know about that person so that you can respond to their thank you with a question. You don't just say, hey, great. You're trying to engage in a conversation, right? So you can respond with something like, thanks, Susan. Hey, 2020 certainly was an interesting year. I hope you and your family came through it okay, right? And then add something personally, right? Hey, how are your parents? Remember they were down in Florida. Are they okay? How are your kids? How's Joe? Is he still in the whatever business? Hey, are you still driving Uber like you were? Because you know they're probably not. Hey, how's work? It was a crazy year, right? You're asking questions, so they'll respond again. Hey, how is your restaurant business holding up in this mess? How's your dry cleaning business holding up in this mess? Has the pandemic affect your travel agency business? Hey, are you still living in New York, Baltimore, Singapore, Stockholm? Hey, what's it like there with all this stuff going on, right? So again, you're engaging in a conversation. And then lastly, read their response to what they say, right? The goal is to set up a time to talk with them. Would love to catch up. And let's set a time to video chat. When's good? You may go back and forth a few times before you do that, but the idea is we all know a lot of people that are sitting here and on Facebook that aren't on this product yet. And we know they're going to be on this product. They're going to be on this product, right? So just a thought. So Cindy, I've never hosted this before. So now is there anything that I should say specifically before we mute it out? You're muted.
Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. No, there's nothing else you need to say. I'm going to share my screen and my phone so you guys can see the 20 minutes happening. So I hope that you can see that in the chat, the document that David shared, or maybe you saved it to your computer.
I can put it in the chat so people have it. Okay, I'll just put the file in there. How's that? That's
great.
Okay.
That's great. And then it'll give you some ideas of questions that you can ask people, and you can see how personal he's making it. You're not just some random Joe Blow on Facebook. He's making it much more personal. So, of course, my cord, we're just going to go ahead and go because my share screen is not working for some reason. These iPhone cords are making me crazy, but we'll put 20 minutes and we'll see you back in 20 minutes. I'll mute everybody.
And you're still sharing your screen. It's blank.
Yeah, I'll let you share.